I run Central Colorado. We are a nonprofit that works on behalf of the state's medical marijuana patients. I see some of our great patients here today, and we're happy to have them. Let's give them a round of applause. We also, Central Colorado also works on broader marijuana reform issues. We think this is absolutely a great time to work on this issue. I hope everyone will visit our table. We're tabling a safer back there on the left. Sign up on our email list. We can let you know about great events such as this and about any legislation support in your community. Instead of simply talking up here, I'm actually going to do a live action skit because I do know your rights trainings around the state. So we found it to be a good format to kind of put on live action skits, call people up from the audience, and teach them some very important rights that they have when dealing with the police. So I need 2 volunteers from the audience. I need 2 volunteers. All right, we got 1 volunteer right here. I need 1 more. We have the gentleman from the Denver Post. Oh, you come on up. Come on up. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to give these guys their cards. He's preparing to make an arrest if he sees anything go wrong. George here is simply a 420 participant, an attendee. Could be any day of the year. These rights apply no matter what. He's walking through the park and he sees me, and I am an undercover cop for the purpose of this skit. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and act this out. Again, George is walking through the park and he's approached by an undercover cop. Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Great. You enjoying this event?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Hey, I got some weed, man. Would you like to purchase this?
Yeah, I got that right.
Did you ask me if I'm a cop? I'm not a cop, man. I'm not a cop.
Fire!
Why don't you just smoke up with me?
You want me to smoke weed with you to prove I'm not a cop? I'm not afraid to smoke weed.
Alright. Can I buy some pot for me?
Yeah, I will sell you this bag of marijuana for $50, George. Here you go. Okay, and here comes the officer. And he's under arrest. He is under arrest. Boo! Okay, hey, can you guys... All right, let's give George and Cruz a round of applause here. Round of applause.
Let's play it out!
Okay, so what went wrong there? Let's hear from the audience. What went bad?
You the problem!
Okay, the police officer, he asked, are you a police officer?
You're the problem!
And the cop lied. Right? Who thinks cops can do that? Let's see a show of hands. Can cops lie if you ask them if they're a cop?
Yeah, they lie!
Some people think yes. Who thinks no? Cops can't lie. Fair amount of people. Fair amount of people. And the truth is, the cops can lie. Okay? Lesson number 1, cops lie. Okay, write that down. Okay, remember it. Police lie, and they're allowed to lie. I'm not saying they lie all the time, but they are allowed to lie if you ask them if they're a cop, and it's part of their job, really, to be undercover and to try to manipulate people and lie to them to get information. So it happens all the time. I do criminal defense work. We get people who are busted in this park buying from an undercover all the time. They ask them if they're a cop, and the cops lie. Lesson number 1. What else happened here? What went wrong?
You know, well, actually, that one boy right there came up to you and, well, actually, he came up to you and I think so, but, you know, you turn around and get that big, well, you think about these folks, you think about one of them.
That gentleman makes an excellent point. The police officer actually used marijuana in this skit, right? Who thinks that's legal? Show of hands. Or who thinks it's illegal? The cops can't do that. Yeah. And unfortunately, the police can break the law, is what it comes down to. They can use marijuana in public. They can smoke because, again, it's part of their training in order to be effective undercover cops. So if a person is using marijuana next to you, it could be a cop. You got to keep this sort of thing in mind. In fact, sometimes police receive hazard pay for using drugs on the job. So what else went wrong here? That's a disturbing fact, but the cops can use marijuana. They won't be prosecuted for it, and you will. What else was wrong about this scenario? What did not go well? Entrapment. Someone yelled entrapment, right? What happened here? The undercover cop approached you and said, hey, do you want to buy weed? Do you want to break this law? And what it comes down to is entrapment is not a good defense. It never works in court, and the police can approach you and try to encourage you to break laws. One more good lesson here. Does anyone have any other thoughts on what maybe could have been done better? Okay. Common sense. The person was using marijuana in public and buying it from someone they didn't know. Okay, so if you're going to engage in a suspicious